Hello, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, the podcast with nerdy tones and shifting topics. I'm this week's host, Dee, and I'm joined by my wonderful two co-hosts, Steph.
Hello.
And Sam.
Howdy.
How goes it this fine Sunday afternoon, evening?
Sunday afternoon, evening, and good night.
Well, I guess for our listeners, it'll be technically Thursday morning or evening or whatever. But for us,
or whenever you
Thursday morning,
whenever you happen to be listening. But how are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm going to start off with a fun, crazy thing that happened to me this week.
Okay. Oh boy. Can't wait.
I as soon as this happened, like leaving the situation, I was like, this is what I'm talking about on the podcast. I knew. I said, this is the topic for the week. Okay, so I have been going to the local library quite a bit, which, fun fact, I shared it with you, Sam, already. This is not related at all. But my local library is providing ghost hunting equipment that you can rent out, like as if it's a book. And I thought that was really fun.
Oh, that's fun.
I know, I was so excited when you showed me. I thought it was like the library was selling it as an equipment. And then I realized like, oh yeah, duh, libraries, you check things. You said check out too. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, you check out and then return it. You don't get to keep it.
It has like EVP, like everything. It's just like the EMF detectors. I was like, this is awesome. So I was like, we should totally do that next time. You guys are down. No, but my story does relate to the library. So this was a different library that I went to because they were advertising for a monthly writers club. Now, dear listeners and my dear hosts, you guys also know that I like to write fan fiction. And so I was like, okay, it says adults only 18 plus. I was like, okay, so it's not like, there's just a bunch of teenagers at this meeting.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that's cool. And they, I guess, had... It's kind of just run by some guy from a local college for technical writing and stuff. He kind of just leads the conversations and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll stop in, see what it's all about. Let me tell you, everybody was already there and I made it right on time.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
They were sitting in like a conference room in the library and it felt so intimidating. Nobody even registered. Like, as I walked in, nobody was like, oh, hi, welcome. You're new to, it's a new face joining. Nobody even acknowledged that I came in to sit down.
They were in game mode. They were ready to go.
It was.
Oh, my God.
And now, let me tell you, there were all older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that checks out. That's assumed.
By at least 10 years. There were about 7 men and only about 5 girls, including myself. So there's quite a bit of people there for this club. But it was incredibly awkward because I felt like I was intruding. It wasn't only until like, I would say maybe like 10 to 15 minutes into the meeting starting that they registered like that I was new.
There's a new person they didn't know.
Right? And then thank God, like they saw me sit down, but nobody said anything like, oh, hi, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then thankfully I had some other woman next to me and it was also her first time stopping in. Well, basically this writers club they have a Google Classroom and they upload their writing and basically over the month you're reading whatever they decide to submit and then whoever decided to share their writing, they talk about it in the meeting.
Oh.
When I tell you,
interesting.
These are all people aiming for that like publishing
content. Oh, this isn't just like a casual club to like practice writing and share your like ideas in writing.
Exactly. These were like, the one dude was writing a memoir.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Right? So he was talking about a memoir. The one lady was talking about how she's writing a 9/11 story because she said the kids don't know it now, so I need them to know it. So do you know how hard it was for me to hold in when like because they had like a smart touch board on the wall, so they luckily like displayed the writing, which I had to move to read because I was like, what the hell are these people talking about? I have no idea. It was I felt like I was in some like episode of the Twilight Zone. I was so out of my element. Oh, and then this is the last thing I'll say, but I thought this was really funny. So about halfway through the meeting, the guy leading it finally was like, okay, now I want to get everybody talking in the room. And now that we have some new people here, let's just go around. I'm going to ask you one question. And he said, what was the one moment in your life that you knew you wanted to be a writer, and what do you like to write?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
So he said, let's have the new faces start. So he pointed at me, and I had to sit there and say, what I like to write is fan fiction.
Oh no.
I said it pure chest, full chest, in front of middle-aged men.
You're so brave. God.
I like to write smut.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then he asked, so I said that. I said why I liked writing, whatever. We went around the room. And then at the very end of the meeting, he was like, who wants to submit something next? I don't know. One of the new people? Do you want to submit something? Fan fiction, maybe? And I was like, I'm leaving.
No.
I'm never coming back.
Anyway, that was my experience this week. So.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm very proud of you for trying to go, because my local library also has a writers group, and I'm always curious, but it's ran by someone who wrote like a local history book that got semi public.
Okay.
And I'm like, that sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So, gosh, that's funny.
So was part of this like the intent to like maybe try to make new friends in the area too? And it's just disappointing. Yeah.
It's kind of like you're having a peer review, because all these people are working to get published. There was a person in there, like a guy, he was a little bit younger than the other middle-aged men, but he had 3 of his already published books just sitting on the table.
Oh my God.
Not in the right place.
Oh my God.
I write for fun. These people are like, yes, I need my next book, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh God, this is not for me.
Oh no.
Well,
no.
I'm proud of you for doing it. I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know. I keep talking about like wanting to start a club in the area or like join a club, and there's like not a lot, at least in like our area.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know if I could. I'd like to, but I don't know if I could.
It was,
yeah.
You have to be a certain type of person, I feel like, to just get along with every type of person. I felt so out of my element there, but that was just me. All right, who has a follow up to that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess I'm going next, right, D?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So I got a controversial corner 2026 to start out with. I think this is actually going to target a lot of people. I don't like MagSafe cases on phones. I think those are the most popular cases right now. The ones you see where it's like a clear back or whatever kind of back, and it's got the circle on the back of it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, I think. No, sorry, D. I think those are the ugliest cases. And no offense to you. No offense, D. I'm seeing them everywhere, and I'm like looking at cases for my phone, and it's like that's the only option. I'm like, I just want something that looks cool. Like, I don't. I mean, I need to protect it a bit, but I want it to look cool. And I also don't use wireless charging. Like, so the MagSafe doesn't, it's not a thing I need. I'm surprised on how many people, I guess, use it. That's what kind of blew my mind.
I don't use it for charging. I have a little thing that turns into a stand on the back of it, and also has a strap when it's not a little stand, so I can hold it kind of like a pop socket.
Okay.
But I can stand it and watch YouTube videos or read hands-free.
Okay, so you get a pass. I'm letting you pass on this one.
Okay. I do happen to have a very clear case. With
That's
just
fine.
the MagSafe.
The clear's not the problem. It's just more or less like the MagSafe being like the reason you got the phone is because you're like, oh, I gotta have MagSafe, and I'm like, you don't. Just plug in your phone. I don't know. But I respect you, D. Nobody else. Next, do you ever think about how bad Spider-Man would be as a hero if he just wasn't born in New York City or like a city in general, and also like if he wasn't already smart, like if it wasn't Peter Parker? I know that's like the point of his character, but the fact that like in the comics,
a new character.
No, I'm just saying like in the comics, and for
some rural farmer gets bit by a
so some kid in Nebraska gets bit by a spider. What's he gonna do? Like he can climb on walls, and if he's not smart enough to build web slingers, like the original Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland's Spider-Man have to build web shooters and web slingers. Like they don't just shoot it out of their wrist like Tobey Maguire's does. Like that was a new thing when they developed that. So imagine, just some random farmer kid in middle of Nebraska, no offense to farmers, gets bit by a spider and he's like, I guess I could stick to things now.
But country boys make do.
I was about to say, the only thing I could think of is like becoming a professional, like, what is it, like freehand climber, and get people very like impressed by your ability to like your grip strength, but it's actually you're just sticky. That's climbing fair. These things, making money. I don't know.
You get strength and you get like heightened senses, so that's something. But I don't know. You're okay. The Spider-Man from Indianapolis. Like, just stopping small street crime. I don't know.
I don't know. Any city would be better than a rural area, I would think.
That's true. Last thing is, have you guys ever heard of LARP tubers?
Yes.
Yes, I heard about it.
Okay, I didn't hear about this until recently. I just found out about it. So anybody that doesn't know, it's apparently like LARPing, like you would do, like going out and pretending to play like D&D, like out with swinging swords at each other, but instead you're LARPing a specific YouTuber. So like there's a guy that LARPs as Markiplier and is just like recreating old Markiplier videos and trying to talk like him and is getting like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and like millions of views on his videos. And I'm like, that's crazy, first of all, that it's allowed, that like the content creators aren't like suing him for, what is it? Not copyright, but like defamation, yeah. Or I
mean, it could very well be, copyright, I'm
just saying, are you guys out of ideas? That's what we've come to, is pretending to be other YouTubers? Because
I'm sure Steph heard about this, but someone was LARP tubing, oh my gosh. Technoblade.
Oh, really? Awful. That's even worse.
Well, and then it was brought to his father's attention, and that's like some guy online is, pretending to be your dead son. It was like really bad. So thankfully a lot of content creators as well as the community and stuff, and they rallied like against this dude, and the father's very sweet, because he doesn't want to, he doesn't look for controversy, but he did have to come out and say like, hey, can you just please not, like he even said, it's like,
disrespectful.
Well, he was like, because at first he didn't really know what it was, but then he's like, I'm not very comfortable with this, so just stop from going, this point forward. Enough's enough. And but it was just it's just that it's just weird. But
it's one of those weird parasocial things that happen because of the internet.
But I do understand it, because that's been a big thing in like anime communities, is role playing as an anime character. I mean, that's what cosplay is as well. I mean, some people cosplay as just, okay, you dressed up, but you're not acting like the character. But a big part of cosplay, I don't know how it is nowadays, but at least back in the day, it was like, no, you need to act like the character and try to say things or be, like if you're
I don't think that's as much today.
Yeah.
Well, and then with YouTube, you can monetize your videos, and then you're monetizing on the fact that they're fans of someone else.
Yeah, I think that it's a real person is the issue. Like, it's not an anime character.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I understand it because that type of stuff has been out there before, but I do think a line has been crossed with the real people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think the Markiplier guy's name, by the way, is LARPiplier, which made me laugh because I think that's pretty funny. But, it's just weird. I don't know. That's all I got.
Okay, well, I've been pretty chill this weekend. I was in Philadelphia, and then I had to go back to work, and man, was it, I only went to work for 3 days, but it was such a long work week.
Catching up.
Catching up, and then my boss was out Friday, and like started off one of my days with one of our offices losing internet, and it's a whole thing. But I had fun this weekend. We didn't really do anything. All we did was go to a farmer's market in our little town, and we got some bread, we got some biscuits, we got some coffee. I went to a local shop that has like multiple people who make things sell their stuff in that place. And a lady was doing like tastings, so I had a piece of cherry cobbler, I think.
Ooh, that sounds
it was pretty solid.
Good.
It was pretty solid, actually. I didn't buy any of the pie because I didn't want a full pie cobbler thing. I ended up getting some variety Buckeyes and macarons. So that was pretty solid.
Delicious.
And then just watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with my husband.
The new one?
No, we're rewatching the TV show. Then we're going to watch the movie. Then we're going to watch Korra again.
Okay, I have to finish Korra. I stopped like halfway through.
I liked it. I like Korra. But
yeah.
One of the things that I've gotten up to is still also playing the cat mail game that I'm really enjoying. And then Andy just bought me another game called Moonlight Peaks, which
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it just came out recently, I guess. And it's pretty much like Stardew Valley, but vampires.
Oh.
There's vampires.
Oh, okay.
There's like vampires and other creatures and things with magic involved. So yeah, and so that actually inspired me for today's topic, where we're going to talk about cozy games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I've been thinking about it all week and talking to Larissa about it. I got ideas.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, for me particularly, I love cozy games. I think I vary between first-person shooter multiplayers, horror multiplayers, and then if I'm playing a game by myself, it's just gonna be a cozy game.
Nice.
Do you guys like cozy games? Do you know exactly what cozy games are?
Yes,
Steph, I'm sure you do.
I do.
I know what cozy games are.
Mm-hmm.
I realized after talking to Larissa about it, I think I've played more than I realized I did when I was like trying to think. I was like, I can name like one or two. And then we started going through a list and I was like, okay, I've played more. And I think I enjoy them when I'm in the mood for them. Other than that, I've realized that I like a challenge. I'm not a competitive person by nature, especially compared to a lot of people I've met, but I do like the idea of having a goal in mind to win. So if there's no like prize at the end, like when we were playing like Labyrinthian, and for the longest time, like there was no cosmetics, so there's nothing to achieve. It was just like you get the ghost right, you win, you know. And now I can upgrade things, and there's achievements. So I like that a little bit more. What about you, Steph?
I love cozy games. That's probably the one I play like honestly the most. I used to play like the shooter games in Call of Duty back when I was in high school, but I just haven't.
When you were cool.
Yeah, back when I was, somewhat cool. But yeah, I enjoy the cozy games. I don't have like too much free time, but it's always nice because I don't have to think,
Right.
I just like I'm in the mood to play it. Kind of like you said, Sam, just in the mood. I want to play this. And yeah, there's certain times where I'm like, oh, this sounds so good right now. Mainly, I dedicated a whole episode to it, but Animal Crossing is my go-to cozy game for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So I wanted to look up what other people thought cozy games were because it's something that I've been hearing a lot more of, especially since 2020, the pandemic. Like, I feel like a lot of games came out around then, but I'm like, what exactly is a cozy game? What do people consider? And I found some articles and then also a 2-year-old Reddit post that I found kind of funny. And I guess the general consensus is it's games that have cute characters, often anthropomorphic, like Animal Crossing characters, who engage in activities that nurture something or you growing something. And usually there's a lot of creative freedom and personalization, or the main focus or part of the game is in-game socialization. So
I
was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I was sitting there, I'm like, I feel like I like a lot of cozy games, but they're not all the same. So I feel like there's subgenres of cozy games.
Yes.
And yeah, so overall, like I guess my take on cozy games was it has to be cutesy or peaceful. Like it can't be like I personally wouldn't consider Pokemon a cozy game. For me, it's too much grinding, not enough direction to be easy to do, and fighting is like the main thing. and I always felt bad about the Pokemon. Like, I like Pokemon, but I wouldn't consider it a cozy game. You know, Pokapia, the new Pokemon game for Switch 2, where you're a Ditto just rebuilding a community and helping out, that's definitely a cozy game. Unfortunately, I do not have a Switch 2. Otherwise, I would have played that.
I was going to say, I could see you playing that.
The only reason I would get a Switch 2 is to play that game, to be honest.
Larissa and I had that same conversation today because we were talking about it, and I said, "Is Pokemon a cozy game?" And we both decided not really, because of the way it's like set up, but Pokopia is for sure.
Yeah. So that's what like settled in my mind. What I figured a cozy game was: cute and peaceful. It has to be comforting or nurturing, or you have to be like growing something, you know, or doing something, building something. And it has to be relaxing.
Okay.
At most relaxing. And then for me, I have 4 different like subgenres that we can go through and see what games you think of. I have a list of them too because I just went through my Steam library.
Smart.
And also some other games that I know are popular. Now that I have a growing list of games now on my wish list, so that's fun. But the first one that I'm sure we're all familiar with is what I consider life simulators, which is like building a community. And I have a separate subgenre, which is business simulator, like running a business.
Simulator.
So, which is more so like you're specifically running a business of some kind, building a business, whatever it may be. Right. Whereas life sim is just creating community. So classic, honestly, Sims. Like it's more so nowadays very like kind of realistic, but I felt like it was a lot cuter back when it was like on the PlayStation. Like the first Sims game I ever played was Sims Pets or Sims 2 Pets. And you're literally building your character, you're seeing what friendships or frenemies they make and customizing literally everything from head to toe. Yeah. You're literally just building their lives.
Like Paralives.
Yeah, like Paralives.
I can't remember which one I played. It was like way back when. I never played it on a console though. It was only on computer. So maybe it was like Sims 2. I don't think it was the first one.
No, you're thinking Sim City.
I liked it when I was growing up, but I only ever played the one time and that was it. I've never played any other sim game.
Yeah, me too. I only ever played Sims 2 Pets on like PlayStation, but I had a friend in high school who loved Sims and she always played on her family's computer. And I just kind of like forgot about it after a while because I need very clear steps. I'm not a very open world kind of person.
Now, would Roller Coaster Tycoon fall into this category?
Yes. Or is this the business that was one of my choices.
One? Really?
Yes.
I would say it. I would think it's the business one because you're not building a community, but you are
community.
You're running a park.
But you're running it. You're running a business. So like, I played Thrillville, which was like the off-brand.
What?
I played the Dollar General version.
I played Thrillville. It was either on PlayStation or GameCube. I can't remember because we had those at the same time. And
crazy.
I played that game until it burned out and I couldn't play it anymore because it was a disc.
That's really good.
I played it all the time.
Roller Coaster and the Zoo Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 specifically. And I loved both of them. So I played so much of those games until probably the game disc broke for the computer.
I still have my discs for Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I think I have either 3 or 4 of them. So Sam, if you want one, let me know.
Yeah, I just gotta get a disc drive.
In college, I ended up playing that Jurassic Park Builder app game.
Yes, I was obsessed.
Did we all play that?
We all played that so much.
That, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good question. Do mobile games count?
I think mobile games count because a lot of them are cozy. I don't count the trash ones where it's just like another kind of Bejeweled where there's literally nothing or it's, just a puzzle,
those are the only ones I have on my phone, like Spider Solitaire, Bejeweled.
Yeah, that's what I have, but I wouldn't really consider them cozy because they're more just like puzzle games
Mindless.
And a lot of overlap, I think, between I don't think there's
Larissa has a puzzle game that you also do like character creation, and there's like other things, like it's something to do with like, you know, a designer like game, like clothing designer, but it's also a puzzle game.
Yeah. Like puzzle
What's
game.
called.
What's the one game I have here? Oh,
Balatro.
A Little to the Left.
Oh yes.
So it's one of the, and honestly that moves right into literally organization/puzzle cozy games.
Oh,
so
that was perfect.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But usually,
you said it, puzzles don't count.
But in the way that there's a story behind it, so like the game like Sam was talking about, where there's a story and you're doing puzzles, to me that's a cozy game. But if it's literally just Spider Solitaire and there's nothing else, that's just a card game.
To me?
Like it can be cozy to you. Doesn't mean it's not fun. Like I have A Little to the Left, but I also wouldn't consider a game I played recently, Librarian, organizing the Arcane Library. It's a fun puzzle game and organizing game, but you're literally just organizing a library. There's the really
definition of a cozy game, though?
The thing is, the coziness, like, where is that coming from? It's literally just putting books on a shelf. Now, there's a new game that I want to play and is now on my wish list called Tiny Bookshop. And you're running a little bookshop and you're building a community. So I'm not saying these games aren't fun or bring comfort in some way. I'm just saying, like, coziness. And I debated with Andy a bunch on some of these too.
So Don't Starve a cozy game?
Don't Starve.
Now, I know it's got like a horror theme to it, but it's kind of got like more of a Minecraft like vibe than anything. I know you're trying to survive in it, but
yeah, but I feel like Don't Starve is literally about survival, so I guess it could be a cozy survival game.
But
I don't
just like Skyrim.
You know,
I was gonna say Minecraft.
Don't make that noise.
I would not consider Skyrim.
No, I know. I was joking. Yeah.
Or like Fallout or anything. Though some people on Reddit claimed that they found Fallout and Skyrim cozy, and I'm like, no.
I was like, it's a little bit tricky in a way, because I feel like everybody just has their own idea of what like is comforting. I think that's what it's either you have to find like, what is your definition of like comfort? Is it something that you find comfort in, or something that just has the comfort like in the world of the game?
Yeah,
I agree.
Like I know some people talk about with Stardew Valley. I played a lot of Stardew Valley and probably going to play more once it updates again. But I know some people get really stressed out about like the fishing or the combat, you know, things like that, where technically you can progress through the game, but you have to do certain things like fishing for certain fish and mining for certain things to get certain places into the game. So someone might find that stressful. I guess in the way that I find Pokemon stressful. Pokemon stresses me out.
I love Stardew Valley and I played a lot of it, but the way that like people have those like books, have you seen people play that where they have spreadsheets and they know exactly on like what day they have to go out and fish at this time, like and the season? It's a lot. Some people are dedicated to the love of the game, but I'm like, that stresses me out. And then I kind of have like a little bit of an aversion to Stardew Valley, just because I'm like, I don't want to be stressed out by all the stuff you have to do in it.
Have either of you guys played Harvest Moon?
Yes. Oh, love that game.
Okay, Larissa has that on GameCube, and I think that's a cozy game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the OG farming.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon. I think those are some of the OG, like, cozy games that at least were popular. I'm sure there are some back then that aren't popular. But yeah, or my cat mail game. It's just organizing mail, and you're finding little cute things along the way. Like, I'm sure some of it would be very anxiety-inducing to see how I do it and make my own system of things. Whereas I know some people would be, like, more focused on making sure everything is perfect and aligned, and that it'd probably be fun for them, but maybe not relaxing.
Right.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh.
Speaking of fun but not relaxing, blueprints.
Yes, that's okay. That's what I want to talk about.
I had my notebook. I had a dedicated notebook to those
Same.
puzzles and things, and like you had to remember things from previous runs of the. It was really fun, and I enjoyed it. We got pretty far, but I wouldn't consider it cozy because it stressed me out so much.
Oh man, but Blueprints was like the only
It's so
game I
good
originally
though.
had on my list for cozy games. I went through like my
Okay,
Steam library
I
and I was
guess
like,
not cozy for me.
only cozy game on my Steam library besides Golf It is Blueprints. Please tell me Golf It's a cozy game.
I cannot
I'm
see that being comforting. It's like you scream at your friends, right? Like
Well,
the
that's
way
just because
we play it isn't
we
necessary.
play competitively, but
I have never seen anyone just play Golf It calmly. Every streamer I see
Not even
screams.
YouTubers, yeah.
Yeah.
It's testing the limits of your friendship, like Monopoly.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
let me have Blueprints then for my
Let you
Steam
have
library.
blueprints. I'll
Okay.
let you have blueprints. Gosh.
What's the next
Um,
category? I'm curious.
um,
We still have more,
well,
right? You said?
we kind of went through. We just kind of brought them up naturally. I had
Oh,
life
okay.
sims. I had farming specifically, so life sims. I had
Yeah.
like Paralives, Sims, Animal Crossing, Pokopia, however you pronounce it. I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of videos. Tomodachi Life seems fun to
Oh
me
yeah, people
too.
love that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I saw some videos and it looks hilarious. So
That would
I'm
definitely be a comfort game
yeah.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then of course farming. So Harvest Moon, Stardew.
Okay, what about Farmville circa 2009
Farm.
on Facebook?
I
Facebook
don't know. That
Farmville
stressed
Mafia
me out.
Wars.
That stressed me out.
I played that every single day after
I
school.
also played it every day after school. My grandma played it. My mom played it.
Technically, it's community because it was like you were playing with your friends on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
had
true.
to have been a
Yeah.
cozy
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have two
Yeah.
categories, D.
Yeah. What are your
What
categories?
about number one? I have because this is two of the games I played that I thought of with cozy games is
Mm-hmm.
indie games in particular because I feel
Mm.
like that's like the style a lot of indie games, smaller developer ones go for. At
Mm-hmm.
least they used to. I mean, almost anything
Yeah.
could be an indie game now. But Laris and I played The First Tree, which you're playing like a little fox in I think like Japan or something, and you're just trying to find your mother and like you're finding your memories as you go, and that there's no action. It's just like exploring and you pick up like notes and learn different things, but you're just like a fox walking around.
Mm.
It was super fun. And then the other one was Ebzu, which I think I had that on the PlayStation or the Switch, and it's just like you're diving around underwater and there's fish going
Mm.
around and there's like really not a lot to it. Like there's a story, but it's just very cozy. You're not doing much, just
Yeah.
diving around. And
Yeah.
the other one I have is board games. Can board games be cozy games? Because I have cozy board games, I think.
I found a list that someone made of cozy games, and someone included the Steam version of Wingspan.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
Yeah.
It
I mean,
is.
I think it would cozy. Like, I think, like a lot of the like tiny towns. I think I've
Tiny
played.
Towns, Everdell,
Uh,
Roots.
Even Canvas, the art building game. You're
Oh,
not
Canvas is a
necessarily,
super cozy game.
it's fun vibes, cute things.
I feel like any board game where you're like doing your own thing, and you're achieving your own goal, like at the end of there's points to be won, kind of like in Wingspan, but where you're
Mhm.
kind of just like building your own little sanctuary, your pond, or
Yeah, it's
your
like
whatever.
Yeah.
collab play, but yeah.
Yes, that's cozy. Yes,
Yeah. I
I win.
agree.
This was a
Steph,
competition, right?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, God, I won. All right, cool.
Steph, did you have any other cozy games?
I was trying to think. I don't know. I feel like I don't play too many.
Mhm.
Minecraft does come to my mind but
Oh, yeah,
that's
of
also
course.
like
Mhm.
I mean, there's people that game is so open. I feel like because
Yeah.
you can just do anything you want in Minecraft, but there's a big trend now on YouTube to have like these cozy Minecraft like let's plays that's getting really big right now. Where it's
Okay.
just people, they play in a single player world or whatever, but they make it very calm. It's like nice music, like piano music, and it's just very, the quote unquote cozy
Mhm.
vibe that they're kind of look for. But I feel like
Yeah.
that game is so like versatile that you can just do whatever, because obviously you can have crazy fights with each other for the
Mhm.
PvP side of Minecraft, but then you can have like your own little homestead. You can farm and just
or
that's
you
all you're
go on
showcasing.
hardcore and run from all the monsters at all times.
Exactly. It's like it's the same game but different play styles. So that's kind of the game that comes to my mind with it, just because you can make it cozy. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of it.
I noticed on Steam when I was doing research for this, they do have a cozy category. It's like really far down. Like you can search cozy and it should come up, but it won't give you a whole category of games. But one that they're highlighting right now on Steam is called Wholesome Games. It's a wholesome game celebration running from now till the 13th. So they got discounts on Cappy Castaway, your little capybara, Spirit Island, Summer House, Make Room, Paralives, like all those kind of games. So that's something to check out.
Actually,
I know.
Something just came to my head. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you're fine.
What was that cat game we played on the phone? Do you remember?
Neko Etsume.
Yes. Okay, that was the one that just popped in my head. Sam, you were listing all these like unheard of little games, and I'm like, what was that one that was like for the phone? It was when you had the little cats and they came up to you and you took care of them. That.
And you had you get a collection of photos of them. Amazing.
And that's kind of like what Finch is. Finch a cozy game? Is that a game?
Finch is not necessarily a game. It's more like self-care. Like the activities are like breathing exercises, writing something you're grateful for, like
staying alive.
Building coping mechanisms rather than playing a game. Though I mean, it is gamification of self-care. So I can do a whole other episode on gamification of things, but yeah, Finch is nice. I wouldn't really consider it a cozy game. It's more of a helpful self-care tracker. A game like, oh my gosh, I'm looking at all these games. There's one
Love in Deep Space.
There's one that's new that's called Restory, and it's about someone who fixes like old gadgets and things. That looks really fun. I saw a video talking about it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some people out here that probably think Power Wash Simulator is like cozy, right?
That's a cozy game. 100% it's a cozy game.
I debated with Andy about House Flipper and House Flipper 2 because I love those games. I platinumed House Flipper 2 on Steam. And because I did every achievement and every like challenge or whatever. And I'd still consider it cozy. I'd consider it more of one of the, like business ones where you're just trying to Dwarf Romantic puzzle, but it doesn't really do the community thing. It's more like it's just kind of a puzzle. It doesn't really have a storyline. It's just a puzzle.
Fair, okay.
Doesn't mean puzzles can't be cozy, but I wouldn't consider it in the same.
Yeah, my Spider Solitaire doesn't count.
A lot of overlap. Or I debated with Andy about Slime Rancher because the slimes like can hurt you sometimes, and you're literally just like collecting them. And I was like, well, yeah, technically you're building a farm of slimes.
Fair, yeah. What about Date Everything? I know that was a big game for a while. I never played it, but I know people love.
One?
Yeah, is that cozy?
Maybe. I get stressed out. I tried playing Date Everything and it was fun, and then I just got stressed out because I purposely made someone not like me because he was mean, and then I still got stressed out even though I purposely did it.
I feel like I wouldn't count like dating games or the dating whatever, is just because you're not building something.
Yeah, and not all like Sims are cozy, even if they are fun. Like, what's the one that people played a whole lot of where it's like you're pretty much a drug runner. Remember that?
Schedule 1.
Schedule 1. You know, that's a sim game, but I don't know if I consider
you're building a community
cozy.
Community,
it's not
running
very
a business.
Comforting. It's
it fits all the bills.
Schedule 1, the new cozy game out there.
The new cozy game.
Oh, if you guys want cozy games, download Schedule
1. That's gosh.
Honestly, I know. Sorry, last bit because I know we're running out of time. I would say it doesn't quite fit the bill as far as probably what you're thinking, but Slay the Spire 2 and Slay the Spire to me is a cozy game because it's just like all right, like if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I just like deck builders. So I don't know if a deck builder is a cozy game for most people, but Slay Spire 2 is so cozy. Like if I just want to relax and play a game, Slay Spire 2.
Or it's like I think of
that.
Oh, Andy plays it a bunch, and my family plays it a bunch too. So I know what you're talking about. But deck builders and but that's like mainly combat, and I feel like combat isn't exactly comforting and doesn't it might be peaceful in the way that it has no consequence in real life, but a lot of games also don't really have consequences.
Where are the cute characters with it?
Yeah, where?
There's tons of cuties in there. There's like little goblins and little bugs and little.
Would you consider Mega Bonk a cozy game then?
Dude, no, Mega Bonk's the most stressful game I've ever played. I love Mega Bonk. I haven't played it in probably a month or two, but it's the most stressful game.
Yeah,
I just want to win.
Peak.
Ooh, Peak.
Peak's
a good one.
Would that be cozy?
Yeah,
depending on how you play it. Depending on how you play it, I think.
RV there yet?
RV there yet? That's stressful. It's so stressful.
We always destroy the RV.
Oh my gosh.
This whole episode has just become games we play.
I know, but that's really fun.
Is it cozy? Yes.
That's pretty much what I want to talk about anyway. Just all the fun games.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
And see your guys' thoughts and stuff. But yeah, looks like I think that's the end of the episode. We talked about a lot of fun games. Hope maybe you guys listening have not heard of them and want to give them a go. Looks like there's a Steam sale happening, so some of the games we mentioned are on here. Like I see a little to the left, and some other games that are on a lot of cozy game lists. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and maybe it'll inspire you to go play some cozy games. If you'd like to interact with us, we are on Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Shifting Tones Pod. If you haven't already, join our subreddit. It's active. I would love to have people interacting with me and posting. And we'd love to we'd just love to have you join our discussions and get involved in our community. Or if you peer pressure.
That's right.
Or you can follow us individually. So Steph is at Spiffy Steffi on Reddit and Tumblr.
And YouTube.
And YouTube. And YouTube.
New video just dropped.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Hey, I wasn't going to promote it myself, so thank you, Sam.
You should subscribe too. Yeah.
Nice. Ring that bell.
Ring that notification bell. Yeah.
Yeah. Sam is Sir Captain Sam on Instagram or Controversial Sam on Reddit. And then I am at Definitively D on Reddit and Instagram. So check us out, say hi, and thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.
Bye.